morning, y'all. So, I wonder what befalls us for today's episode of A Day in Life Holy Venom. Technically, episode 2, reality episode 3, because Living in Filth was the soft reboot, episode 1, and yesterday's video was episode 2, so kind of going in that a little bit of an order. But join me today in this Day in Life Holy Venom. Whatever today has planned for us, we're gonna go find out. So, I woke up to some pretty intense text messages from Sky. She woke up to her grandfather being dead. And I figured take this little bit right here to talk about death. You know, it sucks when someone dies, you know. I remember when, now, mind you, you're probably wondering why I'm not freaking out either. And this is my story right now is about to explain to you why human death does not faze me, as it should. Like, I'm not bothered by people dying. People die, you know. But I don't cry about people dying anymore. I don't cry about death. I haven't cried since my great grandmother died, my Nana, who this tattoo is in memory of. She was born 1923 and died in 2011, ovarian cancer of unknown origin. And this design I made myself. I just had tattoo artists use his style for it. I got this back in like 2018. I think my buddy Chris Goggin got it for me for my birthday as a gift. But yeah, and it bothers me that I don't cry about, people dying. Like, I don't know how to be there for my wife right now because I'm not emotionally available because death doesn't faze me when it comes to people dying. And last time I cried about someone dying was my great-grandmother, and that was in 2011. And I haven't been really the same since she's passed away or died or went to sleep in the grave until Jesus comes back. But death doesn't faze me because I, as morbid as this is gonna sound, now, don't get me wrong, we're all struggling, right? So you're struggling. If you weren't struggling, you'd be watching me struggle, and go through the journey of struggling to no longer struggling. But I don't see death as the final thing because I'm Christian. I know there's life after death. I know there's the afterlife, the eternal. So that's why really death does not really faze me. I mean, it should, but it even more so doesn't. I don't really know how to explain it, but I welcome death. I welcome death. I'm about to quote Harry Potter. As much as I no longer enjoy or like that because it's all witchcraft and wizardry and sorcery and that's not of God, but some of the dialogue is that a lot of the dialogue actually is really, really well written by J.K. Rowling. If I'm not mistaken, it's Albus Dumbledore who says to Harry, "I welcome death as if he were an old friend." I do. I'm not afraid to die. I know that when I die, that I'm going right to heaven. I know that because I have faith in Jesus Christ. I know my spot is waiting there for me. But yeah, woke up to that. And I'm looking at myself like, wow, you're a piece of shit husband who can't be emotionally there for his wife because death doesn't faze you. I mean, that bothers me inside, but I don't know what to do with anything about it. If there's anything to do about it, because of the way I am, I don't like death doesn't bother me. Now, when it comes to a death of an animal, like a pet, like Peep and Rufus, I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. Make sense of that. Medicine time, and before I forget, magnesium for my jaw and actually for health. I'll be right back and get my soda, my Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Can't go wrong, man. Probably gonna go take a trip today down into town. Not fully downtown in the Wilkes-Barre, but like into the shopping center. Gotta run a few errands. Gotta get some trash bags. There's a lot of trash bags. Hopefully, within our travels outside today, I can hand out some business cards with the YouTube store link right there. That's if I don't have really bad social anxiety today, which I really do have it that really bad. The video from yesterday didn't get age restricted, even though me and Qbit medicated on camera, but that was a choice. So, and then again, not only did I show it, I got to figure out how to be not tricky with the YouTube algorithm when it comes to cannabis and stuff like that, but not tricky, but like more clever in how to get away with showing it without showing it, if that makes sense. Cause I can't sit here and, with showing it per se with the bulk piece, because age restricted. But I can, you know what? Actually, I can blur it. So let me do this real quick. By the way, the strain I have is 9 Lions, and I found a seed in here. Yeah. So you already know what that means. Medicine for days. But I gotta find a place first, because we're still stuck here and no one knows what the hell is going on, and no one's getting back to us about anything. And as I said in episode 1 or episode 2, someone called the Kirby house to specifically give me a bad name to make sure I don't get in there with my family for reunification. So yeah. October's playing Mortal Kombat 1 right now on Combat League. Going against the scrubby ass Ermac, per se. Oh yeah, that was some scrubby shit. If I may show you a little bit without showing his face. Yeah, some scrub shit. Yeah, I can definitely blur these parts out easily, now that I'm thinking about it, so I don't have to get age restricted for this. Speaking of which, I discovered and came up with a brand new genius stoner hack. Go check out many much more. You'll thank me later if you are one who ingests and is a cannabis person. Which also did not know it is called the fragrant tree in the Book of Enoch. And Michael the Archangel is the guardian over said fragrant tree. Also, do you put a timer on that pizza?
No, but it should be done.
I'll check it. Is it pizza or cheese sticks?
Bread, cheesy bread.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I never made cheesy breadsticks like that before, so I don't know what they look like when they're supposed to be done.
That's the same. It should have been done a second. I've been counting in my head.
Okay. Also, cool stuff, y'all. October, ended up finding my old from Illumination Productions and Mike Tiberio and Mike Gregson days when I was still friends with them before they destroyed and ruined my career. Well, attempted to ruin my career, but destroyed my reputation for the most part for the longest time. Falsely. Bam! So once I can find a cord that can charge this, y'all are gonna be seeing some different angles of stuff. Like for example, I'm recording my phone right now. I can use this to record me working on CapCut on my phone to show you guys what I go through on a daily when it comes to making videos. So that's gonna be cool. Also, for the Blue Ring video, we may have come into another snag with that when it comes to the way I want to do the lyric video itself. My PC is too crappy and has too much stuff on it to begin with, and everything that's on it I do need, but I won't be able to have Adobe After Effects to do the lyrics and the animations the way I want to do them, because not enough space. So I may just have to end up doing it in CapCut like I've been doing it. When it comes to the lyrics, the lyrics themselves and the animation of the lyrics, I'll have to do that in CapCut. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just I really wanted to start putting out better quality content with using better quality software. I'm lucky I found out that as much as a piece of crap this computer is, it is able to run Photoshop and Adobe After Effects in some sort of capacity. Now that's huge. Now not in the fullest capacity to where I would like it to be, but still, some sort of capacity. I'll give you a little secret here. In order to get and use Photoshop and Adobe After Effects and all the Adobe software for free, keep making bogus emails to keep getting the 7-day trial. Work smart, not hard. Now when it comes to 3D animation and modeling, when it comes to Autodesk, Maya and Mudbox, yeah, no, there's no way to get them for free. No trial, no. They're straight up 20 grand. Mudbox, if I'm mistaken, is like 20 grand a year. You don't purchase it to own it, you purchase it to borrow it. And Maya and Mudbox are the biggest, aside from Adobe, if not the biggest. If it isn't Adobe software or like Cinema 4D and other stuff like that, Autodesk, Mudbox, and Maya are literally the number one, if not number one in the top three, or literally top three softwares when it comes to making anything you see on TV or movies or YouTube or anything, honestly, visually speaking, anything. And I've discovered Mudbox and Maya when I was in high school, my senior year. That was the final piece of the puzzle. To where that was the final piece of the puzzle of what I wanted to do when it came to being able to do visual effects and designing video games. That was that, But that all got sabotaged by my mother because I'm gonna save that story for a whole separate video. Yeah. Cause that involves me having a false attempted murder charge put on me that I almost didn't escape because of my mother. And ironically, that story, I think I have talked about it on the channel, but I never made a specific video about it. At least I don't think, because that's honestly the beginning testimony of me becoming the Christian I am today. My Christian origin story, if you will, my hero origin story. Speaking of which, today is July 9th, right? Let's read chapter 9 of Proverbs. As I like to say, a chapter of wisdom a day keeps the enemy away. The enemy being Satan. Before I do that, let me take my magnesium real quick. Pack it down a little bit. Yeah. Because that may or may not have like 1 or 2 stuff in it. Because I did still see some greenage on the side, but mostly was kind of an ash. More it. Chapter 9. And the title of this chapter of Proverbs, chapter 9, is The Discipline and Doctrine of Wisdom. The Bible. Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars. She hath killed her beasts. She hath mingled her wine. She hath also furnished her table. She hath sent forth her maidens. She crieth upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Come, eat of my bread, and drink of the wine which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish, and live, and go in the way of understanding. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. In other words, or smoked. That would be as well back then. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will yet be wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself, but if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman is a clamorous. She is simple, and knoweth nothing. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple, and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house, on a seat on the high places, in the high places of the city, to call pastors who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. So that basically right there, the foolish woman, that's describing basically a woman who's void of understanding, a woman who refuses to surrender and submit to God and to Jesus Christ, so that she can be transformed to a woman of righteousness instead of a woman of foolishness, a woman of wisdom. To become a woman of wisdom instead of a woman of tomfoolery, a woman who is wise in the Lord is an absolute blessing for a man. It is. A woman who is wise in the Lord and can submit and surrender herself unto the statutes of God, so that the man can take can lead her. She to because the way the way this works is like this. It's God. Us men, we submit to God, and then the wives submit to us as we submit to God, and then the children submit unto the wives as the wives submit unto the fathers/husbands as the fathers and husbands submit unto God. So we're prepared for some cheesy breadsticks. Be good. Taking big cheesy breadsticks. Don't forget to eat.
Of course, you need to don't forget. Bro's just sitting here thinking about lifestyles.
I felt that.
Yeah, officially game's dead though.
Mortal Kombat 1 is officially dead. Officially dead.
Have no cooldown plastic until 25 frame ISO. The subtitle in 40 and slow 8 seconds to go down for a full 4 frame recover.
Putting this motherfucker in our game, I have to think of many interesting moves for this motherfucker.
Who?
Him. 6. Oh. Many moves I have to think of for him to put him in the game. Because Lethal Strike has to be interesting some way, somehow.
Yeah.
Because it's so...
God, we better than MK. As long as we get top MK, I'm cool. At this point. Like, I know we can. We already have with what we want, with what we have planned for Conquest Online.
I'll agree. But I also have everything planned for our first release of the game.
The beta?
Conquest is going to be our GTA 6. That's going to take a long time to build. Because I'm on a...
Oh, so Conquest Online is going to be the... So we're just making a fighting game for now, and then we're going to go expand it with Conquest Online. At no extra charge?
What do you mean no extra charge?
Or we're not... Like say, we should do the fighting game, right? Digitally speaking, per se. Hypothetically speaking. Or... We do the disc. We call it Conquest Online.
What do you mean by that?
That eventually we will get to the open world. When we get first have it as a fighting game, then tease it along the way as the game updates. We make updates to the game to then call it Conquest Online per se. So Conquest and then Conquest Online. Is that what you're trying to think?
Not where I was going with that. I had different plans the way to release it.
So, where I'm confused is that we're making two separate games, or we're making one game that's basically split.
Conquest Online is basically a separate game, but it's going to be the main, I don't know, attraction, I guess, in our shit. Because we're not getting that game done in one bit. I'm taking time on that.
That's why I put trajectory 2030 if the earliest release.
2030?
Yeah. It is subject to change to be pushed further. I'm just putting a year out there just so we have like something to you know.
Yeah, it all depends, brother. I gotta figure this out. Because I gotta make this right now alone, pretty much, because I'm gonna be the one getting the PC to do it. Kenji had to uninstall the other work we had to do. His computer started not being able to handle it. I have no choice but to do it myself.
And Crimson's just...
Crimson's has got better.
Okay.
But he gets too stressed easily.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
He doesn't know how to do all that, so that's why I'm like, yeah, no. I don't blame him.
We gotta network more.
That is true. It's gonna happen though. I got things in plan.
So what's this? So if it's not, so what's the game gonna be called? That isn't Conquest Online. That basically pretty much goes. So Conquest Online is pretty much a sequel to the fighting game itself.
I forgot what the fuck a sequel is.
Ah,
Like what it means.
Part 2. The sequel. Like what I'm saying is like the fighting game is gonna be the first game, and it should be the fighting game. I'm saying this, and I'm saying is the sequel to the fighting game is gonna be Conquest Online 2, where it's gonna be the fighting game, and then everything else online will even, you know. I'm trying to understand and get a clear picture of the trajectory we're going with this, because it's ever so changing.
Yeah, because a lot of plans that we had in place just doesn't seem suitable for the way I want to picture it out. The way, like, it's not suitable, but the way I want to put it out is
It's on
more.
national.
It's a more polish.
Uh-huh.
It's a mere better polish of my previous ideas. Plans for that right now are unknown. I'm telling you, Conquest Online is going to take a long time.
Yeah.
So,
Work on the fighting game itself. That leads to leads into Conquest Online.
You mean fighting games?
That means plural.
I'm not putting so many out. We're not doing so many, but there's going to be a nice, not a double digit, but there's going to be multiple, more than one.
So 3 or 4, and all those fighting games eventually go into Conquest Online. They culminate, if you will. Okay.
it's the same way as Mortal Kombat.
Oh! Whoa! No, I just figured out what you're doing. We're universe building. The way the MCU built the MCU was set up to the fucking Avengers. They went Incredible Hulk first, then Iron Man 2, then Captain America, then Thor, then we got the Avengers. I pick up what you're putting down.
In a sense.
Yeah. Okay. I'm This thing's exclusive information here, y'all.
And, as much as people hate this, but this is a good limited way, the game before Conquest
Like the last fighting game before Conquest culminates.
will be the only time switches back to a different timeline. Basically, the end of that game, the only time. So we're not doing it how Mortal Kombat does all their fucking switch up timelines. Basically, the last game will be the only time in our history of games that
Of
a
the
time
franchise that is to be Conquest Online.
that a time switches, so it can turn into Conquest Online. Because once
Okay.
Conquest Online comes out,
That's gonna be that's the end game.
that's the wrap for that series in
And
specific.
then we can go into World of Age.
What is World of Age?
My game I wanted to do.
That's a game that I can help you work on. Because that is if that was a personal game that you wanted to work on.
For the longest time, because I kind of want to tease some of my characters from that world that I've had in some of these games as characters, so we can like kind of like tie in like Easter eggs and a little bit here and there. Like Ripjaw, I definitely want to have Ripjaw.
We could work on something. Man. I just gotta
That could be our aquatic character, Ripjaw, for one of these games.
yeah.
I'd have to see where this direction's gonna go, and then we could talk about the next game. But the next game's on the list if things go right. But I'm all down for everything. I've just got to plan everything out. 'Cause right now, everything in my head is like foggy.
Okay, so first game. The first game, quote unquote, of these fighting games that lead up to Conquest.
Mm-hmm.
What is this going to be about? What is
This is our dark era. This is all the dark times.
So we're shifting our focus to make the beginning of this franchise. to. This is the first movie to lead up to the Avengers per se. Got you. So,
Yeah,
walk me through that.
quote unquote.
The quote unquote. Yes. Walk me through.
No more than 5 games. All games will run in its exact story. And at least it has to be a very long each game.
How long we talking?
Not hours long, but I'd say more than the usual Mortal Kombat chapters.
Alright, so Chaos Reigns was short as a motherfucker. We can all agree with that. The actual main story mode, the story, depending on how many times it took you to,
That was, bro. That was so, like, it was a good story. Don't get me wrong.
the whole story, but like,
It was so mid-time.
Like the time wasn't so short, but it was not that long either.
okay, so for example, say on average, it only takes you one time to beat every person you gotta beat in order to progress to the
Mid time. Even a couple times messing up, mid time. That's how it feels, honestly. For me.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get understanding of time here. On average, on how, like, say for example, it takes some people at least one try for everything that needs to be done. How long would that take, per se, to you to put a little time frame on here? How long the story will actually be, per se, while playing through it?
Think of it this way. So for that, think of Chaos Reigns as in, like, short time, then mid time. But then if someone were to complete it, it would be mid time. But if they had, I guess, a couple tries, let's not talk about that right now.
So the story's not going to be that long.
It's gonna be really long. Not that long, but like pretty long.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
If you heard of the restaurant Long John Silver's, that's how long we're talking.
Long John Silver's isn't that long.
It's in the name, man. Then think of Pinocchio for a second, then we're good.
So we're lies.
No! The longness! Pause. No. It's gonna be pretty long. You want me to make it go for, like, until humanity dies off?
Do you want me to make it till humanity dies off?
I mean, here's what I'm saying, because in perspective, Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna finish doing this.
Don't get me started. That was a long fucking game. Do not get me started. Do not get me started.
No, I beat it in less than a day.
It was quick when you beat it one try, but I'm talking about in general still.
Oh, it was a long story, but like, how long it took you to do it? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, is this story gonna be, it's gonna take you less than a day to beat it?
Less than a day.
Yeah, to beat it. Like, on average. The main whole story you gotta go through. That's why I'm trying to ask. Ow. Because I don't want to have it too long to people like, oh, come on, when is it going to end? Or versus, oh, that was it? What the fuck? I feel ripped. That kind of thing. 'Cause I kind of felt ripped off with Kingdom Hearts because they were all, it was short. It was probably the shortest out of either the part 1 or part 2 that I've played. I don't think I've even beat part 1 and part 2 yet to this day. I came close to beating part 2. This close, but that's all gone. And man, oh man, no, my memory card, oh, bro. You don't understand how many hours I've put into trying to beat Kingdom Hearts 2. And still I get to do so to this day. If y'all want to see something like that, me trying to beat Kingdom Hearts 2 somehow on an emulator to, like...
You haven't even beat 2? I beat all of them. My uncles beat all of them as well, so
yeah,
my brother.
yeah.
All 3 of us has beat every single one.
Mind you, my life was the way it is.
That's a fair statement, but
I didn't have the privilege of being able to keep my belongings and continue to try to beat it.
Yeah.
Well, just know the game's gonna be an entertaining type of length. All we need to know.
Well, that's good.
All I am gonna say is though, everyone appear to get more upset. Like when it comes to the gameplay, y'all can send as many fucking letters or submissions as you want, but if they're too broken, not my problem. But just know everybody is going to be busted as fuck, most likely. And if there's something that is too fucking strong, yes, we will listen to a submission ticket and fucking de-adjust it. However, we're not going lower than at least powerful. They have to be really, like, decently busted. They can't be fucking... They can't be Thanos, nigga. I'll say that. They can't be Thanos or Havoc or all these strong niggas.
Why not?
It's too strong. Bro, Havoc is a fucking Street Fighter character, and you know it. That nigga's busted. He's busted.
Every character's all busted all the way.
Havoc is top 1, though. And I will stand on that.
I'm not denying that.
Everyone else don't believe me. That's why I'm fucking upset with this shit. How the fuck is Havoc not top 1? I'm done. Not you, but like other people, I'm done with that. All I'm saying is that we can't make him. No, there's gonna be armor. Heads up, there's gonna be definitely armor like there is in the game. But
It's not gonna be as fucking cheap 50-50 rigged against you.
there ain't gonna be no 5 fucking hits of armor. Hell no to 5 hits of armor. Funny nigga. 5 layers, Havoc.
All other people have like 2 to 3, and Reptile has fucking 1.
Yeah, no, each character will have about
2 to 3 evenly.
not 2 to 3, but like 1 per move, actually. To make it fair. Basically, what I mean by that is, say for example, if Sub-Zero were to slide, he'd only get 1 armor, and if he were to do his own ice clone, he'd get 1 armor. That's what I'm saying. So like only 1 armor each. Now, if Havoc were to do all basically his helping hand, which is the 5 layers of armor, everything's 1 each. Even EX, everything's 1. I'm not making it like 2 more armors than 1 because like that's so broken, bro.
Reptile's to get roll should have at least 2 armor instead of 1.
What?
Reptile's to get roll should have at least 2 armor.
2 armor?
That's his heaviest special attack. Special move. This is Gator Roll. That should at least have at least 2 layers of armor. I guess I can understand the dash having 1 because that's quick. If you get hit, you're getting hit. See, I'm not unreasonable when I say that Reptile still needs work. I'm reasonable about it.
Well, yeah.
That was a loud pound and very heavy pound.
It sounded like it was in your room. Check that.
Nothing.
That is so weird.
And more proof to my house, this place being demonically possessed, if not, like, this place is fucked, y'all. I hate this house. There's demonic shit happens in this house, and it's against me and at me. Like, I hate this house, man. I get hit by nothing. I get shoved by nothing. While I'm awake, that is too. I've gotten almost shoved down the stairs by literally nothing. Aside from the steps being fucking dangerous and not safe as fuck. Things literally go missing out of nowhere when you literally, for example, say I put this can of soda on this table down here where the breadsticks are, right? I would look away and it's gone. I might look back and I wouldn't see said object in, like, who knows how long, sometimes days, hours, months, and I find it either in the same spot I had it in or a completely different spot. But people say I'm crazy. However, other people are witnessing this shit too, because it's happening to them in this house. And here we have the first toilet run of this episode. Like I said, this is literally an everyday thing, numerous times a day. This is my first time catching it today. Yesterday I caught it twice. And the landlord said that the solution to this is just to turn that knob, that's it. Just to shut it off. That ain't no damn solution. That's gonna make the friggin' water pipes break. I ain't no plumber, but I know logic and physics to the basic. If you shut something off at one end to where it's just sitting there and it's gonna eventually explode. Like, come on. And this is what runs my water bill up into past the $600 dent. So we have to flush it and lift the knob, this knob ever so slightly. After you do this, you have to bring it back up ever so slowly. And at this point, it's not even the chain, because the whole mechanism is busted. Because even after the landlord replaced the chain, quote unquote, it still does this. This is damn toilet. And this whole house being built in the 60s, and it's decaying. And now we're on our way to the Dollar Tree to get some garbage bags for the house and maybe, just possibly, hand out some business cards. Let's go. Hi, Peanut. What's up, buddy? What's up? What are you doing? What's up, Leon?
Hey, do you have strong like fingers that you could get? I got carpal tunnel so
Yeah,
bad.
gotcha.
I have to push that forward and then
Pull this out?
not that one, but just no. It goes that slides towards you. I think has a battery in there. No, can't get it.
I got no nails.
Yeah, I can't get it, man. Can you push the key on it,
Yeah,
maybe?
I
for
try.
me? Like push it towards you. No, fuck.
No.
I don't want to break that
no.
tab though. How are you?
Hi, is that a fox terrier?
He's got a terrier. It's okay, bud. It's okay.
He don't bite. He's a sweetheart.
Come
He's a
here.
little skittish.
What is he?
He's a fox terrier, Jack Russell, and a poodle.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Come here.
I got him
I know the
offline.
long legs. I was like, he had to be
Fox
something.
terrier
Yeah.
looks
What's
like
up,
to me.
Yeah, he's on point.
Yeah.
He knows he does that,
Hi, puppers.
and he goes after the birds when he sees them.
I had a fox.
Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. I got to cut his nails down, man. His nails are getting too damn.
I mean, if Sky was here, I think she'd be able to get it because she has nails better than I do. I have stuff, dude.
No, that's all right. Do I pull it this way, this way?
I'm not sure.
I just tried to watch fucking videos of everything.
If y'all know how to fix this problem, drop in the comments below. I'm trying to get this off, apparently, like a battery or something.
Yeah, it's a little CR, what is it, 2032 battery that's in here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to slide this forward like that, and then this comes out.
Is that like an electric roller?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you push on the button when it's on, it'll come out and it'll retract. You can hold it in position, and up here it tells you how much you got in and out with memory on it.
That's neat.
But the thing is, I'm stuck in here, and this damn thing doesn't want to friggin'
Go
move
back in.
out of the way.
Yeah.
I need it out of there, man, because it's gonna drive me insane.
I felt that.
I will fucking break the goddamn thing if I have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I felt that. My toilet has been running. It's racking up a over $600 in debt water bill.
The toilet keeps running?
Yeah.
It's the you know the little arm that comes out and it's attached to, like, I think the chain.
Yeah. What you
do? I'm telling you, this is what you do. That arm that comes out and it's like at a slant.
Yeah.
And when you open it, it goes up in the air.
Yeah.
What you do when it goes back down when the water's filling up the tank. It's not shutting off because there's something wrong with it. What I do is I flush the toilet. After that water comes back up into the tank, it goes into like this hose, right? Like that part of it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Kind of. I'm not really a plumber, like.
Well, but if you look into your toilet, you'll know.
Okay.
It goes in here. Once this tube is filled up, that's when the toilet should stop, and that arm would race. What I do in my house is I pick it up after I stand there and watch it water come back up, so that the tank is full for the next flush.
Yeah.
And I got a piece of wire on there and a nail right up here on the edge of my window ledge. So I pull up that wire and I go, psh, and I tie it onto that thing, and then it stays without the thing falling back down and making the water continuously run, give you $1,000 bill.
Damn near close to it. The thing is, like, the landlord said he replaced it, and it still happens.
Well, then he didn't do it right.
I know.
Somebody
Obviously.
didn't do it right.
Yeah. So that's why we're running racked up almost. This from last time I seen it was like $600 over in debt.
Yeah.
In water.
Our fucking goddamn electric bill was out of fucking whack.
Yeah. But
Fucking, they're talking $1,700 fucking dollars. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, no hell that.
That's bullshit.
Ludicrous. And the cost of living is even. Well, people can't afford the cost of living, let alone the bills. Like, they don't care though.
No, they don't.
But I'm going. I gotta get
Some
garbage
pigs got
bags.
money to, some pigs got 2 and 3 different fucking homes they can go to any time of year they want. You know, and have electricity, water, and all this and that, and every fucking thing else they need.
Right.
I ain't got it like that.
Right. But I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna get some garbage bags.
All right, brother.
See you, Peanut. See you later, puppers.
Come on. You get garbage bags or stickers?
Garbage bags. We're getting evicted.
Huh?
We're getting evicted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we're at like we're still at the point where no one knows where to help us go, and plus the place we were supposed to go to, someone called in and told them not to accept me specifically. So we're back to square one to where I have nowhere else to go, and yet Dave wants us out. And he's trying to get us out illegally.
Right. That don't make sense, man.
It don't. But I'll see you later.
All right. Come here.
See you, Peanut.
Here, buddy. Come here.
That's my neighbor down the alley, Leon. He's cool. Yeah, actually, shout out to Leon, actually, for the gaming chair, the red gaming chair you all see me sitting in. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what happened is where the crap for the Pierogi Festival went down. I got tackled, literally. You see where that bush is right there? Right here? I got literally tackled and attacked by the cops like right here. But they said I attacked them first when they triggered my PTSD. Chief Solchik's a liar, and he had the balls to say, "Oh, the reason why we arrested you, you were arrested is because you were showing me up in front of my squad." Nothing personal though. You can find that and more in my live stream. I'm gonna have it popped up like right here, so you can see the title and stuff for it. But everything about that, me being going to jail for that, is right in that video. Just another day in Kingston, PA. I forgot to grab a drink from the fridge. Man, I hope it doesn't rain. It looks like it's about to rain. It rained yesterday. I got caught in the rain yesterday, actually. Getting back from the fireworks. Man, did it come down hard and it come down fast, this rain. I only wish I had an umbrella. Oh wait, there's a Holy Venom umbrella on the Holy Venom store. Alright, we're approaching Dollar Tree. Probably gonna drink here too, not gonna lie. I'm thirsty. I really should get a selfie stick or a GoPro. October's right. Alright, garbage bags. I'm mistaken, they're the last aisle down here. Maybe down more. Oops. Okay, maybe not. What the crap? How do they not have garbage bags? Or am I just... I have a blonde and Polish moment. Which quite often is more than I like to admit. They don't have garbage bags. Wait. There we go. You know what? I'm not gonna. Yeah, no. Hold up. Little price chopper instead, because these bags rip very easily and very quickly, and they're cheap. And who wants to take the trash out only for it to rip all over the place? Yeah. However, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm thirsty. Heavy Mountain Dew. Gotta do the do. Able to get my business card to one person in line. So that's cool. Very awesome. Shout out to the couple that took my business card. If y'all see this, I appreciate it a lot. Got a price shopper to get non-cheap garbage bags that are actually gonna hold. Well, Price Chopper, aka Market 32 now. That's always gonna be Price Chopper to me. Mountain Dew. I'm telling y'all, I would be more than happy to be sponsored by you. I drink your product religiously. Alright, all we're here for is garbage bags. There's a garbage bag right there. Let's see, Simply Done, which is their, I assume, Market 32's brand. Those for 35 13-gallon bags for $4.99 or $8.99. But I know Glad, and I trust Glad. Then again, there's Hefty. However, you have their scented trash bags. Alright, you know, just in case for everyone else, you walk into a store wanting, you only need to get one thing, and you walk out with X amount of things. Sometimes you forget said one thing you came into the store for. Out of curiosity, what kind of stuff we got going on here? Ooh, wait, you know what? I want some rice pudding. Love me some rice pudding. Closer here. We're in the cottage cheese area. Cream jello pudding. Oh, rice pudding. Here we go. Let's freaking go. You got a whole tub of chocolate pudding, and chocolate pudding is delicious. And they're sold out of the original rice pudding. All they got is tapioca. I mean, not tapioca is not bad, but I prefer actual rice, not tapioca. I mean, they got the actual original rice pudding and the little snack pack things, but damn it. I can never win. Here's chocolate pudding it is. And it's gluten free, what do you know? Ooh, I wonder. They don't got it. You know, I wish eggnog was all year round. But no. Some places have it all year round, I know that. But all places should have it all year round. Y'all really know? $13.88 for two things. $13.88 for these two damn things. That's so stupid. And you have that because minimum wage is still $7 friggin' in this dump hole in this area and state. can't afford shit.
Here we are, man.
Yes.
Go give one of those last chance.
Absolutely. Yep. Very well. Have a blessed day. You're welcome. After you.
I'm gonna grab this one.
But yeah, people can't afford shit. $13 for a thing of pudding and a thing of trash bags. Ludicrous. One freaking planned meal of dinner is $50 fucking dollars. $50. Minimum wage here is fucking $7 an hour. And PA refuses to raise the minimum wage. By the way, I'm taking a shortcut. But yeah. Excuse me. Absolutely ludicrous. Ludicrous. Alright, now we're going back to the house so we can work on the Blue Ring music lyric video. That should be uploaded by the end of the night, or before this video drops, actually. Yeah. It should be uploaded before this episode of A Day in the Life of HolyVenom is dropped. And I'll be showing you what I do. I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of the making of Ring, little bits here and there, for the music video, or the lyric video. However, when it comes to making the actual music video, with how I really want to do everything with it, I will make a behind the scenes video for YouTube members whenever I get the option to have YouTube members. So, huh?
What are you up to?
Vlogging.
Vlogging? Oh, hi YouTube.
That's my friend Laura. Hi guys, I have it on my channel, you should check it out. Yeah, that's our friend Laura, me and Sky's friend Laura. She says hi y'all, if you didn't hear her. But when I am able to get the members option for Holy Venom members, I will be more than happy to do a whole behind the scenes making of the Blue Ring music video when I'm able to get the hardware in order to maximize the capacity of potential of the software I'm able to use for the actual music video. About to work on Blue Ring lyric video, and it's been an hour already has gone by. I was about to start at 8:15. It is now 9:25 because I've been fighting with this damn piece of garbage PC and this piece of garbage phone, because I just transferred. I connected the phone to the computer, USB. I just transferred the full firework uncut from my phone to the computer for Cubic Gaming because he wanted it. Now it's not showing up. Where is it at? Alright. So it's right there. And it stopped working when I tried to get the beginning of this video onto here so I can make room to do more filling. But it's not working. It stopped working after it was just working. This is the shit I go through. But let's work on Blue Ring. Open up CapCut. So what we did is we're doing the auto captions. So I don't have to go, type it all out, which is meat. Okay. This does not work all the time. To where I may end up having to go in and do it all manually. See how this goes. Where are my words here? Bro, this is what I'm talking about. I only did 2 parts like here. This is the struggle I've had. All right. Let's try this again. You're kidding me. You are so freaking kidding me. Alright, I gotta do it manually. Fucking awesome. See, this is sometimes where it's conveniency doesn't always work. Alright. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna get my actual earbuds. There we go. Decided to go to Turkey here real quick because I ran out of cigarettes. Take a little break from sitting in front of the screen. Also got not tuna, turkey and cheese wraps because you know you gotta eat, man. You gotta eat. But yeah, go back inside, maybe smoke another bowl or take a dab rip, and then continue working on Blue Ring. Yeah. Got 2 of these. Which I honestly don't think I have mayonnaise. Do I have mayonnaise? I don't know. I think I do. But yeah. I'm gonna chow down and finish Blu-raying so I can upload it so that I can finish this video of the episode of A Day in the Life of Holy Venom. It's now, what, 12:30 in the morning? And I just finished editing. Now I'm exporting Blu-ray so I can upload it for y'all. We got some game development chit chat brainstorm session with October. If you're enjoying these vlogs, A Day in the Life of Holy Venom, let me know down in the comments below. And check this video out for more content from Holy Venom. Also, if you'd like to purchase some Holy Venom gear or merchandise, click on the link in the pinned comment down below. Today's been alright. I'll see you in the next video or the next installments in A Day in the Life of Holy Venom. Love y'all. God bless.